Good afternoon. I'm Sam Haskell, the Chairman and CEO of the Miss America organization, and I'm so thrilled to be here with you today. It's a monumental thing that we've done bringing Miss America back to Atlantic City. Atlantic City was our birthplace in 1921, and though we had a few years when we had to go out into the desert, we have found our way back, and we couldn't be more thrilled. Thank you. We have one of the brightest and most talented groups of contestants that we have had in the Miss America competition in many, many years. And our preliminaries start tonight, run tomorrow night and Thursday night, where all 53 contestants will be judged in their swimwear by Catalina, in their evening gowns, and in their talent. The Miss America pageant is a dream machine. All any young woman has to do is step into it, and she can make her dreams come true, and she can take that machine to the stars. And the stars over Atlantic City are going to be shining very, very brightly as we come into our own in this return home. I have two very special people on the dais with me, Liza Cartmell from the Atlantic City Alliance and John Palmeri from the CRDA. They are our sponsors, our friends, our godsend Rock of Gibraltars. They have been such great friends to me and my partner Sharon Pierce, our president. They have made this return so incredible, so incredibly warm. It's like a blanket has been wrapped around us, a blanket of goodness and friendship. And that's ultimately what it's all about. Now, you all know that we're bringing back the Miss America Show Me Your Shoes parade. And that's going, yes. For the first time in 9 years, the Miss America Parade will be on this boardwalk, and it's going to be an amazing evening. We're expecting close to 200,000 people on that boardwalk to join us for the Miss America Show Me Your Shoes Parade. There are tickets still available. There are areas where the general public can bring their chairs and sit and watch. The surveillance and the security is amazing. The City of Atlantic City, Homeland Security, the police department, the FBI, everyone has embraced this, and it's going to be the safest outdoor event for 200,000 people that you could ever imagine. Now, where's our friend John Best? He's right back here. John Best is producing the parade, and I thought if there were any specific questions any of you might have for him, you can ask them now, and he'll try to answer them. John, so if you'd stand up, please. Does anyone have a specific question about the parade? Okay, then you've gotten all your answers. John, you're off the hook and you may sit back down. Please help me welcome my dear friend Liza Cartmell of the Atlantic City Alliance.
Really, what a class organization, I have to say, on behalf of the Atlantic City Alliance. The Miss America organization has been really an unbelievable partner to work with, and Sam and Sharon in particular, but their whole team, Mark, everyone else back in the office, who've had to work so hard over the last 6 months to really bring it Miss America here on an accelerated time frame. But speaking from the head of the marketing organization, and really someone who is watching the transformation of Atlantic City as we transition back to a broad tourism destination. Having Miss America come back to Atlantic City is so important for a couple of different reasons. Its roots were in tourism. It was about extending the summer season. And I think as those of you who've been around town for the last week while the contestants have been here, have seen the reason why Atlantic City is such a special place, in particular in September and October to be here. The water is warm, the weather is sunny, it's completely temperate, it's bright, it's beautiful. And I know John will talk about some of the things that are going on in Atlantic City more specifically in terms of the improvements. But we really feel like we're on the way back. We have been known as a gaming destination really for 30 years. And really now it's about being all that we really are, which is a true tourism destination that also has a wonderful experience for people, which is gaming. But the kind of activity that Atlantic City represents is just a very important, varied, diverse opportunity for activities that people enjoy, that mean something to them. You know, we offer great dining, we offer water sports, we offer unbelievable shopping, we offer unbelievable nightlife, entertainment. So, you know, our view is there's more here to do and there's something here for everyone. And Miss America is a really important and meaningful activity for many people, and it draws thousands and thousands of people to our destination. In some ways, though, I think, one of the most important things that we feel about Miss America, bringing it home, is that it's really about civic pride as well. You know, like many communities around the United States who've struggled for the past 5 years due to the economy, you know, the civic pride involved in having Miss America come home cannot be understated. You know, this is an institution that involved the entire community in its history in a variety of ways, with volunteers who did chaperone, who did security, who did ushering, who volunteered at the parade. And so much of that has come back to life as Miss America has returned. And so we think it's really just a great signal for the people who live here, not just those who work here and come here to visit here, that we're on our way back. The other thing I'd like to just talk about is this is a lot of fun. I mean, we joke about we have 53 great things to do in Atlantic City, and there's 53 more now just to see these wonderful contestants. But it's really all about the fun, too. You know, we're going to do some fun things around the shoes, but even in social media. You know, we had an opportunity to reach out and engage people in the Show Us Your Shoes parade personally. We ran a campaign where people were able to decorate their own shoes and feel like they were a contestant. And we had judges who went through the judging process of picking the winners. And those lucky people are going to be able to come and have great seats and participate in the pageant. So, you know, throughout the entire experience, really going on since Miss America was announced, you know, it's been a very inclusive process and it's been a very fun process. And I think that's part of the DNA of the organization as well, which is very consistent with Atlantic City. So having said that, we have some fun things coming up today for you, but before we get to that, I just want to make sure my partner, John Palmeri, has a chance to share with you some of his thoughts about the return and where we're going.
Thanks, Liza. Thank you, Sam. On behalf of Governor Christie and the Casino Reinvestment Development Authority, I welcome Miss America back. We're very excited to be the host. We own this facility and want to make sure that we put our best foot forward as we prepare for the preliminaries and the final event. And I think we've done a lot to create the clean and safe environment that is really integral to presenting ourselves as a destination city. That's kind of a threshold objective for us, to make sure that everything is in place, from the security piece to the landscaping to the clean and safe environment to the ambassadors who do us proud every day of the week within the tourism district. This is a new day for Atlantic City. And for Miss America to be returning speaks volumes about the city, the state, the governor's commitment to bringing this iconic event back to its home. And so on behalf of the Board of Directors of CRDA, I'm just very excited. I almost feel as though, I was mentioning to Sam and Eliza, this is like talk about a pre-event kind of exciting moment for everyone. I feel as excited as maybe a few of the contestants feel. I'm not sure, Sam. But I also want to quickly just talk about partnerships. I've been in the redevelopment business for about 35 years, and I've worked with hundreds of partners, business partners, civic partners, cultural and artistic partners. I will say this, I have never had this experience before, working with Miss America organization, Sam Haskell's charm, willingness to work with us and to make sure that together we get this important event done correctly, making concessions, reaching out, showing friendship, and I attribute it to a kind of Southern thing. I think that Sam does have a nice Southern quality that helps us all to do our best, and it brings out the best in everyone. And so I'm especially pleased to be representing the authority as we prepare for this event. I wish Sam the best, and I welcome the contestants to the preliminaries. Thank you.
Thank you, John and Liza. Oftentimes, I find analogies in my journeys. And one of the analogies that I've made about the Miss America pageant is the analogy to the musical Brigadoon, where one day a year, something wonderful happens and comes to life. And now that we're back in Atlantic City, that musical has come into my mind several times. This beautiful place where everyone leaves everything negative at the door, and all these wonderful people whether they be members of our staff or the volunteers, the state organizations, the casinos, the people who run this town and run this state, all come together to make something wonderful happen once a year. And this something wonderful is going to stay here for a long, long time. So I just want you to know that. Now, Liza, John, and I have something that's a bit of a surprise for you today. There's been a lot of talk about the Show Me Your Shoes parade that's being produced by our friend John Best. We have been all over the city with our contestants filming these beautiful locations. They're wearing the clothes of one of our sponsors, Joseph Ribkoff, and they wear the makeup of another one of our sponsors, Rain Cosmetics. And the beauty of Atlantic City has been enhanced by the 53 young women who have been placed and positioned all around this city for this incredible opening number that we're going to be doing, showcasing this city. And I told John and Liza a little earlier today that what they've done to beautify Atlantic City and to make it this backdrop, this incredible backdrop for us, it's going to look like the French Riviera. It's beautiful, and anyone from this area is going to be so thrilled to be a part. On Saturday night, and I'm going to push these tickets again because you want grandstand seating. You might want to take your folding chair, but I really think you want grandstand seating. We're going to have all 53 contestants in originally designed costumes and shoes. And today, for the first time ever in a Miss America pageant, we're going to give you an early glimpse at all the shoes. And we're going over here right now to unveil them, and bring your cameras and write us up.